Alright, this will be my thoughts on Ring of Honor's and New Japan Pro Wrestling War of the Worlds 2014. For those of you who don't know, I was at the show tonight, live in New York City at the Hammerstein Ballroom. Myself, Non-Legit Wrestling, and my friend Eric, DJ Eric. Say hi, Eric. The three of us were at the show. Yes, it was a Team Heel reunion. The boys got back together, throw them up. We had an amazing time. Overall, to me, and I'm sure for a lot of people who were at the show, we will say that this was the show of the year. For me, at least, based off the shows that I've seen, whether it be on pay-per-view or on IPPV or just attended period. To me, this was the show of the year. Alright? Every match from top to bottom was amazing. And it comes to show you that Ring of Honor, it's amazing how they literally sold out this show weeks before WrestleMania 30. I remember I bought my ticket with Knowledge of Wrestling and Eric, for the lower balcony. And the day after, the lower balcony was sold out. And then a week after, they decided to start selling the upper balcony, the second balcony. And under that week, it was sold out as well, which was amazing. And you can say, because of the influence of AJ Styles and New Japan Pro Wrestling. But still, nonetheless, Ring of Honor sold out the Hammerstein Ballroom. I believe the last time the Hammerstein Ballroom was sold out for Ring of Honor had to be for Supercard of Honor 7 because of WrestleMania weekend of last year. But nonetheless, it was amazing, right? The show opened up with the pre-show. We had Caprice Coleman, who was supposed to face Silas Young, but for some reason Silas Young decided to forfeit. So when I came back from the bathroom, I saw Caprice Coleman versus Adam Page from the Decade, the young boy, I guess, if you will. And pretty much this match was a short match, nothing really big here. Ended up with Caprice Coleman getting the win. At the end of the match, you had Jimmy Jacobs of the Decade just screaming at Adam Page, and the crowd was calling Adam Page a pussy, a coward, all the stuff in the book. And I will say this about the crowd. The crowd was so into this, especially where I was sitting at in the lower balcony. They were just so into the show, throwing out random chants. They gave it a good vibe, I guess you can say. All right. While the floor, people who were sitting on the floor that you could see on iPay-per-view or on TV yourself, they were sort of into it, but they were influenced more by the people who were on the upper balconies. And then we had officially the first match on the iPay-per-view. You had ACH, Matt Taven, and Tommaso Ciampa, Team Ring of Honor versus Team New Japan. The Forever Hooligans and Takaki Watanabe. I apologize in advance if I mispronounced the name. But overall, this match, it was, a match that had a slow start, but it picked up at the end, and it came out really good at the end. The crowd was into it. There were some good spots, and it ended up with Matt Taven pinning Watanabe for the 1-2-3, and the winner was obviously Team Ring of Honor. And then we had the second match on the iPay-per-view. We had the Decade, BJ Whitmer and Roderick Strong versus Jito and Jado. A good match. The crowd was into it. And just when it seemed that, Jito and Jado was going to win, ended up with a Decade getting the win. So there you go. And then we had the third match, Jay Lethal versus Kushida for the television title. This match was amazing. From top to bottom, the crowd was so into this match. Even in the part where the referee kicked out Truth Martini from ringside, everyone thought that Kushida was going to take the title. And I thought so too. I thought there were moments in the match where Kushida could have gotten the win. And at the end of it, Jay Lethal retained his title. But overall, it was an amazing match. I would love to see the rematch from what it looks like it'll happen somewhere down the line. And then we had a tag team title match for the IWGP tag team titles. We had the Bullet Club, Machine Gun Carl Anderson, and Doc Gallows versus the Briscoe brothers. Now, I'll be honest, going into this match, I was expecting, crazy shit. And to me, in a way, yeah, it was a good match, but in the same way, it felt like a little bit of a letdown. For me, at least. But nonetheless, it was a good match. All right, it went like 10 minutes almost. And again, the crowd was into it too, but I was expecting more from this match. That's just me, of course. But for those people out there who enjoyed it, awesome. Ended up with the Bullet Club getting the win. And at the end, tension rose between Jay Briscoe and the Bullet Club. So eventually down the line, we'll see the rematch from what it looks like. And then we had Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kevin Steen. This match, oh my god, was amazing. Probably a top contender for match of the night. Back and forth, it could have gone either way. And the crowd was hooked from the opening bell to the final bell of this match. And ended up with Nakamura getting the win. And then Steen cut a promo on the mic, and it seemed that he was saying that, you know what, he's been here for a long time, that, you know, he has a family now, he just had a daughter. He was talking about, you know, taking time off. And right when he was about to say, and the crowd was chanting, please don't go, please don't go. One guy was an asshole saying, fuck you, Steen, and Steen just told him off, and the crowd pretty much followed as well. And just when Steen was saying, you know, I'm about to leave, take time off, Silas Young came out and he told something to Steen, and they ended up brawling. So from what it looks like, at best in the world, we're going to see Kevin Steen versus Silas Young. Honestly, am I a big fan of this feud? Not really, because I know Steen can do so much better. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing this shirt, Kill Steen Kill. I'm a Steen mark. Come on now, all right. But nonetheless, you know, I'm a fan also of Silas Young. So hopefully this feud can work. But then again, who knows? Then we went to intermission. You know, I went to get a couple of drinks, and I came back from intermission. The next match started. We had Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Michael Bennett. And a lot of people going into this match were criticizing it. They felt that Michael Bennett was not ready to face Tanahashi. Or if not, you know, Tanahashi should have faced someone much better than Michael Bennett. Personally, me, I thought it should have been Tanahashi versus Adam Cole for the world title. The Ring of Honor world title, that is. But nonetheless, this match itself was a good match. Alright? It kind of had that, you know, ROH feeling, you know, Maria Kanellis interfering. But nonetheless, you know, this match was good. There was a part where Maria kissed the referee, Todd Sinclair. And again, this match was good. I enjoyed it. And Tanahashi got the win. I would have said this. If Michael Bennett would have defeated Hiroshi Tanahashi, the YWC, IWC would have rioted. But nonetheless, Tanahashi got the win. A good match. It could have gone either way. Then we had Red Dragon versus the Young Bucks for the Ring of Honor World Tag Team titles. Red Dragon had Tom Lawler from the UFC in their corner, which I found kind of cool. You know, he would be in the corner, man, like giving them water, you know, giving them, you know, prep talks and all that. But again, this match as well was amazing. This was another contender for match of the night. And again, you know, this match up and down, it could have gone either way, balls to the walls. And again, you know, the Red Dragon and the Young Bucks stole the show. Personally, I thought that the Young Bucks were going to retain, but I understand why they lost, because again, they're also the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, meaning they're going to be in Japan as well, and they can't be also, you know, in America for Ring of Honor and also Japan for New Japan at the same time. So I can understand why they dropped the belts to Red Dragon. So now Red Dragon is a 3-time Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. So let's see where they go from here. Then we had the co-main event, Adam Cole versus Jushin Thunder Liger. It was a good match. It told a good story. You know, they played a good video package of Jushin Thunder Liger in his early days in Ring of Honor when he faced Bryan Danielson, a.k.a. Daniel Bryan, for all you casual fans. And pretty much they had a match back in the day where obviously he beat Daniel Bryan, Bryan Danielson, the American Dragon. And again, this match itself between Liger and Cole was a good match until the end where, you know, Adam Cole had Liger in a figure 4. And I'm going to be honest, from where I was sitting at, I could not even tell if Liger tapped out or not. But again, the crowd was chanting bullshit at the end. But again, this was a good match, but I personally felt that it should have been Adam Cole versus Hiroshi Tanahashi. My opinion, of course. My opinion. Alright? But Adam Cole got the win. Alright? Which I kind of expected too. And then we had the main event. It was AJ Styles versus Michael Elgin versus the addition of Kazuchika Okada. Because apparently at the beginning of the show, we had the Bullet Club and, you know, in the ring, and the crowd was going crazy. The whole crowd for AJ Styles were chanting, "Fuck TNA, fuck TNA, fuck TNA." That tells you a lot, if you ask me. But again, at the beginning of the show, Elgin came out with Okada, also came out as well. And Elgin got on the mic and said, you know what? I was originally supposed to face Okada. So you know what, Nigel McGuinness? Let's make this a triple threat match, because I also want to face Okada. Because Okada was supposed to face also Cedric Alexander. but he had an injury at Global Wars, so Okada didn't have an opponent. So this match, the main event of World of the World, became a triple threat match for the IWGP Heavyweight title. AJ Styles versus Elgin versus Okada. This match was another great match. It could have gone either way, back and forth. I'm going to be honest, I thought that Elgin was going to win. I personally thought that. And there were moments in the match where I thought Michael Elgin had it. And so did Okada too. Personally, me being me, I would have rather seen Okada versus Elgin, because we've already seen Styles versus Elgin twice already. And again, I guess the addition of Okada kind of gave you the swerve. But again, it was a great match. I enjoyed it. AJ Styles got the win. At the end of the match, Adam Cole comes out and he hits everyone with the Ring of Honor World title. And then you have Tanahashi and Liger coming out, trying to make the save. And Cole leaves the ring. And Tanahashi and Liger pretty much closed the show by cutting a promo on the mic. So I'm assuming down the line in Japan we're going to see Hiroshi Tanahashi versus AJ Styles for the IWGP Heavyweight title. This wraps up my thoughts being there live, an amazing show. I'm about to watch it later on, maybe tomorrow on the stream, whatever, see how it came out. Hopefully it comes out good. But again, this was Ring of Honor's message to TNA. And that is, top our show. I'm going to be honest, okay? I personally don't see TNA outdoing Ring of Honor at the Manhattan Center. I just don't. I'm going to be honest with it, okay? And it's funny because when we were getting in line to go into the Hammerstein Ballroom, some guy was handing out TNA flyers, for the show in June, for the 3-day taping at the Grand Ballroom. Everybody, once they got these flyers, they were laughing at it, they were breaking it, they were throwing it on the floor, just calling it shit. Apparently one guy who I was in line in apparently took a picture of him stomping on the flyer and sent the picture on Twitter to Dixie Carter, to my understanding, which I didn't see, but again, I thought at the end of the day, that's the message, And again, there's a lot of people that may have a certain feeling towards TNA. And I understand. Because in a way, TNA has done it to themselves. I'm going to be honest, okay? To me, right now, and I'm kind of not mad, but I feel like I should have done a separate video for this, but fuck it, I'm going to put it all together. Why not, right? I feel like TNA right now needs help. A lot of help. Right now. Seriously. Alright? I feel like right now, TNA is a shell of its former self. Like, honestly, when I watch the product now, I don't feel like I'm watching TNA. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I'm watching a dead soldier just trying to fight for life. My honest opinion right now. I'm not a fan of Eric Young being the world champion right now after watching these episodes and shit, but still, honestly, I don't know where they're gonna go with this. To be honest with you, do I see them selling out the Grand Ballroom in New York? No, I don't see it happening. It would be a shame if they do not sell out the Grand Ballroom. And tonight, being there, having people chant, fuck TNA, fuck you Dixie, go to hell Dixie, them breaking the flyers for TNA, and, apparently one guy said, oh, I took that trash and threw it in the trash. That kind of gives you a hint that, the New York crowd is not accepting TNA, or they're saying, you're not welcome here. That's literally the vibe that I got. And again, everyone, in my belief, are entitled to their own opinion. It's my thoughts overall. That's my thoughts overall. It's my thoughts overall. It's my thoughts overall. It's all I want to say right now. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section of this video. Your thoughts, if you saw the show live on IPPV, and all that. Your thoughts on what I just talked about TNA. Let me know down below in the comment section of this video. Share this video on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button. I will catch you all later in the next video. I'm out. Peace.